and she is immaculate and very intellectual. And Queen, thank you so much for joining us. Y'all make some noise for Special K. It's about to bless y'all for the mic. Make some noise for Special K.
Shout out to Legacy for having me. Thank you. I'm just gonna get started. I am afraid of the dark. I'm afraid of the dark. I am afraid of the dark. Now, mock me if you must, but I swear to you, this is no lark. I'm simply afraid of the dark. You see, it was dark when he came in. And they say he came in like a thief in the night, but I'm not so sure whose side of the story they're trying to tell. For if you ask my body, this spirit that pours forth from this well, he was a thief. He littered the ground with my entrails, and he promised not to miss any detail as he ravished me. A minister. He was sent to pray for me. Instead, he prayed upon me. So, yeah, I'm afraid of the dark. And this is no walk in the park. It's not done for some hashtag likes or unfaithful followers. Instead, I choose to bring awareness in sharing this. You are not alone. You too? Me too. Girl, I got you. But I am afraid of the dark. And truth be told, I don't know if it was night or day when he was so bold and had his way, for my eyes were closed incredibly too tight to see any type of light, and I'm afraid of the dark. And the worst part is, no, the worst part wasn't. The worst part wasn't seeing him enjoy my body like toasted turkey on rye while I was dry.
What?
No. The worst part was not having any family see me cry, no friends to ask me why. I all of a sudden recoil at the mere mention of his name, and I am afraid of the dark. And so afraid of the dark was I that I forgot to live in the light, and so filled with shame that I gave him instant fame in the spotlight of my head game. And I am afraid of the dark.
Come on, Queen.
No, I was afraid of the dark. You see, I'm stronger than him, and he does not win. This is my art, and I choose to impart. You are not alone. You too? Me too. But girl, I got you.
Massive thing was that ripped you away from my bosom like a babe being ripped from a black woman's arms and sold to the white man on the next plantation. I wanted to apologize for dropping the ball on this empire. We were supposed to be building a nation. I wanted to apologize for straightening your crown or not seeing that it was crooked. I wanted to apologize for opening my mouth when you thought it should have remained closed, or choosing not to let my words flow. Whatever crime I committed, I want to apologize. I say whatever because, honestly, I really don't know. I wanted to apologize because somehow I must have let this crystal ball slip through loose fingertips. You know, the one that held our future. My head is heavy and my neck aches from the weight of the shame attributed to the part I played in this breaking apart. I wanted to say I'd do anything to fix this mess I've made if only I could see where I knocked something over, dropped something to the floor, or wherever this unraveling was created. But I can't see. Maybe that's due to tears that fall from puffy red eyes caused by all the shards of glass that have landed in my back. I never knew you played darts. And I can't bring my mouth and vocal cords to work together to form the words of an apology. Can't let those wisps of air pass my lips to utter some flimsy apology, especially when all around me I am surrounded by catastrophe and not on me, each bullet designed to rip into me and tear me apart, I cannot apologize to you. When it is so evident that you didn't care, I was already practically dead anyway. So for a brief moment, I managed to lift my head and know this apology I've been grappling over will never be uttered to you. Instead, I apologize to me for ever thinking you were better, for placing you in a light that shined brighter than my own, for even considering I owed you something when you provided no type of explanation, and there's certainly not one forthcoming. I apologize to me for thinking I needed your love. I treated it like a drug and acted like an addict. I am not that broken, mentally abused victim, and I apologize to me for reverting back to that girl I used to be in this situation. I apologize to me for thinking I was solely at fault, that all guilt was mine to hold, and that I have permitted this narrative you speak to be the only one that is told. I apologize to me for doubting my self-worth, for forgetting I am enough.
Black woman proud. Black girl magic loud. Black woman mother. Black woman Africa. Black woman never envious. Black woman rise from the ashes like a phoenix. Black woman, don't you frown. Black woman, here is your crown. Black woman, stand tall. Black woman, catch you when you fall. Black woman, do it all. Black woman, with her skin kissed by every crevice of the rainbow, from gold and bronze to deep set purple. Black woman, you are beautiful. Black woman will not harm us. Black woman will rebirth us. Black woman, it is because of the black woman there is still power in your right elbow. Black woman, not fodder for some TV show. Black woman, CEO. Black woman, business owner. Black woman, judge and lawyer. Black woman, gifted from the Creator. Black woman, wise. Black woman, intelligent. Black woman, book smart. Black woman, street smart. Aye. Black woman, rise. Black woman, together. Black woman, empower. Black woman, unite. Black woman, there is no need to fight. Black woman, walk this earth with poise and grace. Black woman, they cannot erase us, black woman. Thank you.
Poetry is the way a woman snuggles into the swoon of her lover's embrace while she sleeps. It is the darkness that surrounds her, though she be in a room full of people. Poetry is oxygen, sustaining life, a releasing of carbon dioxide, its words flowing free, healing the damage and destruction of all the toxins she's been swallowing. It is the cure to what ails you, minus visits to the doctor, co-pays, and time wasted. Poetry is a road not paved in hate. It is goodness and mercy. It is grace, a table prepared before mine enemies. Poetry is fluid, a never-ending motion. It's depth deeper than any ocean. Poetry can handle all this emotion. It is love. It is anger. It is the green monster, the one-eyed, one-horned purple people eater. Poetry is the ability to believe one-eyed, one-horned purple people eaters do exist. Poetry is this, a sweet blessedness that cannot be taken away, regardless of what people have to say. It is night turning into day, knowing morning won't last always. Dreariness, clouds, tears, and rain will fade, but poetry will remain. It is a safety net as you trapeze across the sky, daring you to explore limits beyond what you can see. Poetry is always asking why and never satisfied with the cautions of others. Poetry is a mother rocking you to sleep and encouraging your dreams to become a reality. Poetry is a father. Damn. Maybe that's something we don't always see, but perhaps it's a gift gone way too soon. And with its broad shoulders, we assume it to be strong enough to carry the weight of us and all our worlds. But that's just a presumption, cultivated and crafted from the thoughts of our imaginations. Poetry is whatever you need it to be. It is a prostitute in the streets with whom you can be free. Poetry is Jesus, drawing all men to thee from a hill called Calvary. It is waking up to greet the dawn, unraveling from your covered cocoon. Poetry makes you weak in the knees and will have grown men swoon. Poetry is your baby mama's best friend, cousin on her daddy's side. You know, it spreads you wide open, then turns around and gives you a place to hide. Poetry is addiction. It'll have you fiending for snaps and claps, always taking you back to your first time. Poetry is yours. It is mine. It is ours. So puff, puff, pass the poet's treat. Poetry is not neat. It is messy and unconfined, though sometimes refined like aged wine. Pretend with me for a moment that poetry is sophistication, a justification to everything that you cannot give an explanation. Poetry is home, and all are welcome here. No need to dry your eyes or hide your tears. Poetry is Ohana, and we're all family here, dear. So take the blinders off, and you will see. Poetry is me. Poetry is you. Poetry is all of us. Don't you see that I am poetry?
And you